Welcome to my channel, Leo. These cards are speaking. So today we're going to do general message. It just means that it may or may not resonate with you, and that's fine. It just means that it just isn't your story this time. We're going to see what Spirit has to say for the Leos in the house. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you have any prominent placings for Leo. All right, I'm going to lay some cards out and see what Spirit has to say. One more shuffle. Hope you guys are doing well. And this reading will be for those who are watching. Those who are watching. Ten of Pentacles, right out the gate. Ten of Pentacles, abundance. Everything that you desire, everything you hope for, everything you have your eyes, have your sights set on. That's what I'm hearing. What you have your sight set on. That could be a tongue twister. All right, let's see what that is your energy, Leo. You going forward. All right, let's see what the overall energy is. Ace of Cups. That's more eyes with your sight on something. And it's all through the different phases. You are coming forward is what I keep hearing. That's the overall energy. So that's the first one at the gate is Leo. Now this is for your person. Six of Swords. Moving. So your person may not necessarily feel the same way. You want it all. The overall energy is that you want it all, a brand new beginning in love. You have your sights set on it all, Leo. And it's Six of Swords, your person's energy. They feel they want to move to calmer waters. So I feel like you two are on the same page. It's not that they don't want a new beginning. It's just you two aren't on the same page as far as wants, is what I'm feeling. Okay. Let's see how they see you, Leo. How does this person see you? Wheel of Fortune. Always changing. They see you as someone who can't make up their mind, Leo. You're going one way one moment, you're going another way another moment. So let's see how they see the situation overall. The Star. It is a wish. If you two can click together, if you two can get on the same page, this would be a dream come true. It would be a wish fulfillment, so to speak. So this Six of Wands is the person's energy, and the Star is how they see the situation, and it's blue. They're feeling left out. They're not feeling included in what you have going on, Leo. So maybe that's what it is. Of course, they want a brand new beginning with you in love, but they're not feeling like they're included. All right, Spirit, what is the next steps? What is this next steps? The next steps, Four Wands. So the next step is higher level of commitment. Could be marriage, celebration. If you two could click, it's like I'm seeing, you know how you have, I'm going to call them gears, and it has like the little grooves. And then when it turns, that empty groove turns. One has like the block and it turns into the empty groove. it's like you two aren't in sync. So it's like maybe you're butting heads, or you can go for just a little bit and then it's click. You're not aligned properly. You're not aligned properly. Is what I'm seeing. All right, Spirit, what can't Leo see? What can't Leo see? The Three of Cups. How the two you could work together. How you two could be celebrating this abundance that you have your eyes set on, that you have your sight set on. You're not seeing how it can be done, probably because of the bumping, because of the misclicking, the misfiring. It's like you both want the same thing, meaning a new beginning and love, but it's like you're not on the same page. One may be on page 6 and the other's on page 7. You're in the same book, you're in the same field, but just not clicking together. All right, what is Tarot's advice? Two of Swords. To take a look at, get to the depth of it. Get to the heart of the matter to see why is this happening? Why you two aren't clicking together? What is the root cause of it? Your person feels like it's just teeter-tottering. One moment you're going this way, one moment you're going that way, like you're all over the place. And how do you expect to have a higher level of commitment, a marriage, a celebration, a union, a successful connection, if you can't see what the problem is? You can't see what the root cause of the problem is, right, Leo? All right, and let's see what is the outcome. What's the outcome for Leo? The Queen of Swords. Someone speaking the truth. The Queen of Swords, they are analytical. They can speak the truth. They say what needs to be said, and probably think about it later. So that's what the outcome for this to be successful. I feel like the outcome, looking at what is hidden, the deep matters, this moon in the background behind these swords is, to me, is speaking hidden. What is hidden? What is it that you don't want to see that is hidden? And then with the outcome is speaking the truth. Maybe your person feels like they can't speak the truth because this blue, and the blue is making me think cold, ice cold, out in the cold. And as Leos, you're going to go get it. You're used to being in the spotlight, making decisions, do what it has to do to meet your goals, making things happen. But your person here is feeling like that they don't have a part in it. So getting to the root of it, and maybe figuring out how, if this is your person and this is who you want to be in a successful connection with this Four of Wands, what can be exposed, what truth can be spoken so that can happen. So this Six of Wands energy won't be here because they are moving. They packed up their little swords and they were like, let's go. Which is this moon is sticking out behind them also. Could be fears. Fears of you reaching your 10 of Pentacles, because it's like whatever you've set your sight on, it's going to happen. It's coming to fruition. And then with the overall energy right behind it, that no matter how long it's going to take, no matter how many moon passings or phases that it has to go through, it's going to happen. But your person is feeling, has a fear of not knowing how they even going to fit in it. If they're even if there is a way to fit in it, right? The bottom of the deck is the Fool. You know, they're feeling like, could they be a fool to continue? And then on the flip side, this Fool also is a new beginning. It's from the start. You have this Ace of Cups, and so you have your sights, Leo, on going to get it and making it happen. So that's just another testament to you two aren't clicking. You two aren't on the same page. This gear is not going to intertwine into the next one so that it can keep on rolling. Because the Fool, the person doesn't want to feel like a fool. And then also the Fool is a new beginning, just taking a leap of faith and is going to get it. So you two have to figure out how to make that happen. Just being honest and speaking the truth. Which sometimes in connections, that's the last thing it seems like that people want to do. Because they don't want to hurt someone's feelings. But yet, this person's feeling left out in the cold and is ready to move on. And still blue. Just sometimes we just have to put pride aside so that we can get, because if this is the next step, the higher level of commitment, you maybe have already talked about it. You know, we get to a certain point, you know, in a relationship, then, you know, we'll think about moving in together, or, you know, marriage, blending the family, you know, whatever the case is. But if you can't click, you two are starting off the relationship on the wrong foot from the jump, right, Leo? All right, let's use some of this Mystic Red Oracle and see. See, a house divided can't stand. A house divided against itself can't stand. And I think this Fool card absolutely represents that. I'll put it right here in the middle. It's like, it's two sides to this Fool, and it's two different people, you know, with two different ideas. Ascending, learning and expansion, transcending, preparing for union, new phase. Yep, I believe that is true. Learning and expansion. You know, for this to be a successful union, to go to the next step, 4 Wands, a celebration, marriage, moving in, you know, you two are going to have to learn each other and to prepare for this union, because this is a new phase. You have two different people with 2 different personalities trying to make it work. So this learning and expansion is figuring out how to make that gear interlock inside that groove. I hope that makes sense. If you can picture what I'm talking about, like the gears, like on like an old timey watch, and it's just turning, and as long as those two, the spoke part goes inside that groove, it's going to keep turning. All right, let's get some more for Leo. What else, Spirit, do you have for Leo? Backstabbing, heartbreak and pain, separation and loss, deception and lies, shocking attack. Okay. So this might be how this person is feeling, because they're ready to move on. The heartbreak and the pain, if they feel like that they can't fit in where you're going and what you're part of, then, you know, they probably do feel backstabbed. So that's where you have to get down here where the Tarot's advice is. Take the blindfold off and look. What is the hidden part of this connection that needs to be dealt with? Because I'm not seeing what the issue is, but if you're in it, Leo, with your person, then you know what it is. And it's speaking the truth, and maybe it's not speaking the truth. Maybe that's what it is. It's not speaking the truth of how you really feel. Maybe, Leo, you don't feel like your person is up to par. You got goals, you ready to, the opening energy is you're going after what you have your sight set on, is what I heard. Sight set on, because it was so like a tongue twister. You know, you got the pentacles and swords. And so your person could possibly be in their head saying, what about me? How do I fit into this? All right, let's get another one. Blowing kiss, unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love, affection, return, giving and receiving. So I feel like that's what the messages is here for. Learning and expansion. You know, figuring out how to prevent heartbreak and pain. So I feel like that's where your person is. And then the giving and receiving for the blowing kisses is what stands out. Giving and receiving. Because, Leo, I'm not saying you can't go after your goal. But if you're already in a connection with someone and only thing you're doing is keeping your eyes on what you have and you're not focusing on your person in a way that could be selfish, what if your person in this connection can help you even reach that goal faster, but yet you're taking this on your own to do what you want to do because you got this handled? And Spirit is saying you don't have this handled. You two aren't clicking. You aren't clicking. And what happens when those gears keep clicking opposite and not going into sync? The ends of those gears can get worn. It can cause other issues in the contraption, meaning the clock or the watch or the machine. These issues are here now, but if it's not addressed, it could cause issues down the line in the equipment. So, or in this case, in the connection, without getting this taken care of now, it can cause issues down the line in the relationship. Like, you won't have a successful Four Wands, a successful marriage, or a successful higher level of commitment, because you won't be clicking. There won't be any celebration. Your person's always going to feel cold and left out. All right, let's see what the romance angels have to say. Leo, I hope if this resonates with you, go ahead and hit the like button. Let's see what romance oracles have to say for Leo, Spirit. Healing family issues. Yeah. Healing family issues. I think it goes right back to what I've been saying as far as get into the heart of it, taking the blindfold off, being honest, speaking the truth. And speaking the truth. These two, not speaking the truth and not getting to the heart of it, is going to prevent you from having the Three of Cups. Celebration and a good time. Give your relationship a chance. I feel like that could be your person's energy, because they're ready to move on. They're ready to move on to something simpler and something easier, because they feel like it's work. And of course, a marriage is going to be work, but it shouldn't feel like, I say marriage, but a marriage or relationship or connection, it shouldn't be hard all the time. You two should not be on a different page all the time. All right. One more. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, is what the bottom said. But I think it's only because, Leo, you're doing your own thing. You're doing your own thing, and your person is just, I feel like they're just waiting. They're waiting for you to include them. These want to have a mind of their own. All right, and then the bottom, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. And with that, I would say if it is a trusted friend, a trusted friend, someone that maybe has been in this situation, I wouldn't take advice from someone who, this is just their first girlfriend, and never been in a relationship before. That might not be the person to get your marital advice from. But in this case, if you want this connection to work, I feel like what Spirit is saying, don't forget to get help, because you're not above help. Everyone needs help every once in a while. So let's see. Let's end on the manifestation card. I really like the manifestation cards because it gives you, Leo, something for you to work on. Because here on my channel, I really do want to focus on healing. Your story is your story, right? Everybody has a story. But how can we heal and become whole from that story? How from your story, your situation, can make you become better so that you can be a better person. So this is the Moonology cards, and it is the manifestation. So Spirit, what does Leo need to work on manifesting? What does Leo need to work on manifesting? Thank you for the messages so far. All right, let's get one for Leo. Assess the situation. And I hear, is it worth losing what you have? Is it worth losing what you have? This is the first quarter moon in Virgo. And Virgo is, they can be very perfectionist. They can be very, what's the word? Inward. Introvert is not the word I'm looking for. Inward, like the hermit. Like the hermit card, they can be very introspection, looking on the inside. They are perfectionists. They like to do things right. So with that same energy, I feel like Spirit is saying, assess the situation. Leo, take a step back. Look at this connection. What's your part in this right here? What's your part in not looking at the situation? And what's your part, Leo, in not speaking the truth? And then the bottom of the deck is clear your mind. And that's the last quarter moon in Gemini. Okay, Leo. These cards have spoken. I hope you got something from it. If it resonates with you, I ask that you leave a like. And till next time.